These caskets will now be placed for inside a hangar at Palam International Airport, where the Prime Minister, the President, the 3 service chiefs, the Minister of State Defence, the Defence Minister, the Defence Secretary, among others, will be paying their last respects to them. Now, there's an entire schedule, and this entire ceremony is just about starting now. As you can see, groups of soldiers going towards that C-130J Indian Air Force transport aircraft. The first casket has been taken off the aircraft. It's now going to be placed inside the hangar where the ceremony will be held. Let's just go across to Arvind Gunasekara. Arvind, give us an idea of what's happening there.
Vishnu, the flight carrying the mortal remains of all the 13 personnel, including General Bipin Rawat, has reached the Palam Technical Airport. It's just standing at the entrance of the hangar. So shortly from now, the mortal remains will be taken out from the flight, from the plane, and it will be placed on the space that have been done here. So what we are also seeing here is the family members of the personnel, including the family members of General Bipin Rawat. They have already reached here. So the ceremony will start, the official ceremony will start somewhere around 8:30 p.m. as per the schedule that has been given by the army here. So we have just gotten information from the security personnel here. They are saying that we can't do any live reporting from here.
Right. So we'll come back to you in a little while when we can actually report live, but these images actually give you an idea of what's happening at Palam Airport. And just a quick update, the Indian Air Force aircraft from Sulur has landed at Sulur is the Indian Air Force airbase near Coimbatore. So the aircraft arrived exactly on schedule at 7:40 p.m. There is a Shraddhanjali ceremony which is scheduled from 8:30 p.m. This evening over there at Palam. Positive identification of only 3 mortal remains has been possible at the moment. General Bipin Rawat, Mrs. Madhulika Rawat, and Brigadier L.S. Lidder, who was the advisor to the Chief of Defence Staff, General Rawat. Their mortal remains are being released to the next of kin for final religious rites as the families choose. The process, now this is very unfortunate because it's difficult. The process for positive identification of the remaining mortal remains is continuing. The mortal remains will be kept at the mortuary of the Army Base Hospital till completion of positive identification formalities. Appropriate military funerals of all the deceased are being planned and coordinated in close consultation with family members. So only 3 bodies have been identified, that of the Chief of Defence Staff, his wife, and also that of Brigadier Lidder, who was his close associate. All 3 of them were among the 14 killed, 13 killed in that helicopter crash in the Kannur region of Tamil Nadu yesterday. There is 1 officer, a group captain of the Indian Air Force, who is fighting for his life with severe burn injuries. He is fighting for his life at the command hospital in Bengaluru, where he has been taken. Now, after the condolences are the last respects are paid by the Prime Minister, the President, and others in a little while from now. The casket will be moved to the residence, the official residence of the Chief of Defence Staff in Kamraj Marg in the centre of Delhi. And then tomorrow there's going to be a ceremony as well, where between 11 and 12:30 p.m. civil dignitaries and citizens will be allowed to pay their respects. From 12:30 to 1:30 there will be military personnel who can visit 3 Kamraj Marg. The final journey of General Bipin Rawat from his residence to the Brar Square, that is where military cremations often take place, that's in the Delhi cantonment region. That's going to start after 1:30 p.m. The crematorium is scheduled, the final journey of General Bipin Rawat from his residence to the Brar Square crematorium is scheduled to start from his residence at about 2 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon. So that's the schedule at the moment, which has been planned as far as the last respects being paid to the Chief of Defence Staff and Brigadier Lidder. Of course, he's lost his wife also, very unfortunately. Earlier today, the circumstances in which that helicopter crashed became somewhat more evident. Amateur video emerged, and it is proven to be authentic video.